Hello and welcome to this evening or relaxing 30-minute yoga that I've recorded at Terra Resort in the southern province of Sri Lanka. Thank you so much to the Terra team for offering me this space. We will begin this class by finding a comfortable seated position in the middle of our mat. You can sit on your knees or coming into a cross-legged position, just shaking out your shoulders, maybe rolling your neck a bit, shaking out your hands. Can feel really nice, just shaking off whatever you've done today. Sometimes we forget our hands. Rolling your shoulders backwards, placing your hands on your shoulders, drawing your elbows in big circles and changing direction, drawing your elbows forward, and then placing your left hand on the mat and tilting your right ear towards your right shoulder, maybe placing your right hand on top of the left ear just to intensify the stretch a bit further. And I invite you throughout the practice to keep your eyes closed, to really use this space to go within and focus on the inner feeling and your body and the breath. And then placing your right hand on the right side of the mat and tilting your left ear towards your left shoulder, maybe bringing your left hand towards your right ear. Some extra weight as you're stretching out the right side of the neck. Beginning to connect with some deeper breaths into the belly. Inhaling back to center and exhale, beginning to draw some circles with your nose and head. So rolling really slowly, maybe even pausing at any point of tension. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling back, changing direction. And really make it feel nice and juicy as you're opening up the blood flow in your entire neck and shoulder area. And then coming back to center, inhaling hands up towards the sky and exhaling to twist towards the right side, bringing your right hand out behind you and your left hand towards your right knee. Using every inhalation to grow tall through the spine and exhale to twist from the abdomen. Coming back to center, inhaling hands up and exhale towards the other side. Left hand is behind you, right hand towards your left knee. Inhaling to lengthen and exhale to twist a little deeper. Then inhaling back to center, cactusing your arms down, inhaling up and cactusing your arms back behind you. One more time, inhaling up and exhale to cactus. And then just shaking out your shoulders, rolling your shoulders a bit back and forward as we begin to make some circles with our torso. So we inhale to come forward and open the chest, hands on our knees. And exhale to contract the spine, arching the back. So inhale to come forward and exhale back. Changing direction, really bringing some attention and awareness to our entire spine and upper body. See if you can exaggerate the movement. And then finding your way back to center and making your way onto all fours. Preparing for some cat-cows. Inhaling to open your chest and exhale to contract the spine, gaze towards the navel. We inhale to open and exhale to contract the spine. Inhaling to open, gazing up, and exhale to gaze towards your navel. From here, just making some circles with our hips all the way towards our heels. Coming out on the sides, really feel into your range of movement. Any way that feels good, any intuitive movement that your body is asking for. Maybe flowing from your child's pose towards your cow pose. Just bringing some energy into the spine, awakening the hips, and then tucking your toes under, lifting your hips towards the sky and finding your first downward facing dog. So pedal it out, bending into one knee at a time, and then beginning to just lower your knees towards the mat and then extending back into your downward facing dog. And then coming back into your downward facing dog after doing a few of those. Just feeling the stretch on the entire back side of the legs. And from here, beginning to walk your feet towards your hands at the top of the mat. Once you arrive, just folding forward over your thighs, bringing your hands towards your elbows and swaying from side to side. Bending into your knees generously, just allowing yourself to sway, and then placing your hands in the mat in front of you, bending into your left knee and extending your right hand towards the sky. It should feel really nice. Gazing up. And then releasing your right hand down, bending into your right knee, right hand in the mat, and opening your left hand towards the sky. Coming back with your hands and changing, making your way towards the right side again, right hand towards the sky. And then bringing your right hand down towards the mat, bending into your right knee and opening your left hand towards the sky. Coming back into your forward fold. Just folding over your thighs before walking your feet about mat width apart and pointing your toes out at a 45-degree angle and lowering your hips down, coming into your malasana or yogic squat. So palms to touch in front of your heart. Chest is open, elbows towards knees, knees towards elbows. Just growing tall through the spine as you find stillness, closing down your eyes. Coming back to your breath, the inner sensations. You can bring some movement into the pose, just swaying from side to side. And then coming back to stillness. Bringing awareness to your breath. And then placing your hands on the mat, coming into a butterfly. So bringing the soles of your feet together, bringing them as close as you can to your body, and then flapping your wings or your knees up and down, placing your hands on your feet, spine is straight. And then if you like, you can begin folding forward, rolling your spine, allowing it to arch, one of the few poses where we allow it to arch, as you strive with your head towards your feet or the mat in front of you. If it's too much to be here, you can keep your spine straight and stay upright. Just breathing deeply, hugging that inner part of yourself. It can feel nice to extend your arms in front of you, bringing your hands to the top of the mat, stretching the spine. Just feel the nourishment that this pose offers. And then walking your hands back towards your body and swaying your knees from side to side, some windshield wipers, just opening the hips a bit here, letting go, and then making your way back into your downward facing dog in your own time. From here we're going to inhale our right foot towards the sky in a three-legged dog, drawing some circles with our right knee, warming up the hip joint, then coming into our three-legged dog before bringing our right knee towards our right elbow, right foot towards our left hand, and finding our pigeon pose. So lowering your entire body towards the ground, and you go where you go. You can stay upright for the entire pose, making sure that your right foot is flexed to protect your right knee. Maybe you want to explore a little back bend as I'm doing here, or you want to explore what happens when you fold forward. You can come onto your forearms, or if it's accessible to you with time, you can begin to bring your head towards the ground, maybe resting on your hands or onto a block or pillow. Bringing awareness to your right hip here, breathing space and compassion into this area that tends to get very stiff and tense. We store a lot of stagnation in our hips. So just send yourself some extra love as you find yourself here in this intimate moment with your body and yourself. Using the exhalation to release any stagnancy or old energy. You can sigh it out through your mouth if that feels good. Really letting go and leaving it on the mat so that you can be born anew. We'll stay here for a few moments, so allow yourself to really go deep into this pose. You may find that with time your body opens, and more often than not it does so through gentleness and presence, from listening and being with yourself rather than analyzing or forcing. And then beginning to walk your hands back towards your body, tucking your left toe, and extend your right leg. So your right foot is still behind your left knee, and just try to extend the right leg for a moment and you'll feel a stretch on the IT band. And then bringing your right leg back into a three-legged dog, give it a shake. And then drawing some spinal rolls if that feels nice before we find the position on our other side. So extending your left foot towards the sky, drawing some circles with your left knee, warming up the left hip, and then lowering your left knee towards your left hand, left foot behind your right hand, left foot is flexed, right leg is straight behind you, And you can stay upright here, maybe finding a little back bend, opening your chest, finding safety and stability in the body in this pose. We're always trying to find this balance between comfort and ease. And then if you like, you can fold forward, coming onto your forearms, or maybe even lowering your head towards the ground. Letting every breath take you deeper into the left hip. Some wise person said that yoga is about bringing awareness into all corners of the body, even the darkest ones. So honor where you are today. Honor where your consciousness and awareness goes in each pose. And don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too serious. Allow it to be an exploration. Inviting curiosity about your own body, your mind, your capacity, the energy and potential that resides within us all. Yoga can help us unlock and unblock this creative and vital life force energy. Allowing gravity and time to do the work. And then walking your hands back, trying that extension of the left leg, just coming into the IT band stretch here. It's really intense, I know. See if you can stay with it for a moment, and then extending your left leg, giving it a shake in a three-legged dog. And then drawing some circles with your spine, coming forward into a plank, and then bending into your knees, coming back into your downward facing dog. From here we're going to lower our knees towards the mat and our hips towards our heels, and find our way into our wide-legged child's pose. So bringing your knees mat width apart and just sinking into the mat, absorbing the benefits of everything we've done this far in the practice, and just taking a moment to integrate and ground. Connecting to your breath, coming back into those deep belly breaths, and then walking yourself forward, lying down onto your stomach, extending your left arm out towards the side, and beginning to roll over towards your left side, bending your right knee, and maybe placing your right foot behind your left hamstring. Left cheek is in the ground as we come into our broken wing pose, which is quite a deep stretch on the shoulders and the shoulder blades and the back. So keep your eyes closed. Take some deep breaths here. visioning all the tension in your shoulders oozing out on the mat underneath you. And then rolling back to center and finding your way over towards the other side. So we extend our right arm out towards the right side at a 90-degree angle, rolling over towards our right side and placing the left foot behind our right thigh or our right hamstring if that's accessible. Otherwise you can keep your left leg on top of the right. Eyes are closed. There is no force. Instead, you're receiving this pose. Seeing if you can soften your shoulders a bit more. Maybe releasing some tension through an exhalation, and then making your way back to the mat, stomach towards the ground, shaking your hips from side to side, just releasing the back, and then making your way over towards your back. Gonna bring your knees wide and your feet, also the soles of your feet together, finding a reclined butterfly, placing one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and just hold yourself here, closing down your eyes gently, feeling the breath move underneath your hands. Deep, nourishing breaths, inviting new energy into the body. Using your hands as reassurance and safety, and then hugging your knees in towards your chest, rocking from side to side, massaging out the lower back. From here, finding your happy baby, so bringing your hands towards your ankles and your knees towards your elbows, feet towards the sky, opening your knees wide, tailbone connected to the mat. And just stay with what is, here and now. Then coming out of the pose, bringing your knees together, bending into your knees and letting them fall over towards the right side as you extend your left hand out towards the left side. Your face is facing towards the left hand, but your eyes are closed. We're in our twist. Try to keep your shoulders anchored into the mat. And if it's too intense to keep your knees together, you can also place a pillow between your knees, or a block or a pillow underneath both knees. And coming back to center, scooching your hips over slightly towards the right, and then extending your right arm towards the right and letting your knees fold over towards the left. Gazing towards your right hand and then closing down your eyes. Beginning to really melt into the pose, melting into the mat, melting into your own body. This is it. This is the vessel that you have to experience life with. Love it, stretch it, move it, be kind to it. A happy body is a happy mind, happy life. And then coming out of the twist, maybe windshield wiping your knees from side to side. And then preparing for your final pose, Shavasana. So allowing your feet to fold open wide like a book, hands out towards the sides, allowing you to take up space. And then just finding complete stillness and peace as you absorb this practice in the most important pose of them all. And then beginning to bring awareness back into your body, inviting some movement in your fingers and your toes. Maybe finding a full body stretch, or coming into a little ball and give yourself a hug, bringing your knees close to your heart, and then falling over towards the right side in your fetal position. Eyes remain closed until the end of the practice. Just take a moment here to come back into this time and space before making your way up to a comfortable seated position at the center of your mat, shaking out your shoulders, your neck, and inhaling your hands towards the sky, and exhaling, bringing your hands towards your chest into prayer position, thanking yourself for this practice. Thank you for letting me guide you through it. Taking a moment to let your mind bow down to the wisdom of your heart. Namaste. I hope to see you back here soon. Sending you lots of love from the tropics.